Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. I guess Destiny being threatened with jail time cured her triggers about dropping off her son, her and LB's son, because remember she was saying that she couldn't drop him off because it triggered her and she didn't have anybody else to drop him off, even though when she did her TikTok live February 1st, even though that wasn't the drop-off date, the drop-off date should have been the next date, which was February the 2nd. But during that TikTok live, seems like she had somebody that was in her home watching her son while she was on TikTok trying to sell her product. But when it came to being able to drop her son off, she made up some type of excuse. And I do believe she made that up last minute after she was threatened with jail time. She had to come up with something to soften the judge's heart, like, oh, I was intending to drop him off, but I couldn't find anybody else to drop him off, and I didn't want to put myself in that type of situation. But Destiny and her attorney came up with, or they thought that they were going to buy some time by requesting a delay because the lawyer had to travel out of town for personal business. And I wonder, did the judge grant the continuance of the court date based on Destiny returning their son to LB for his week? Or did she say, since you made him miss out on a week, you're going to miss out on whatever time you're going to. The judge is allowing LB to get all his time, get his makeup time in, since it wasn't in his control, or is she allowing LB to keep their son until their next court appearance, since it was Destiny's lawyer that requested the continuance? And the judge is like, okay, y'all want a continuance? Well, you know what? Return the child, and when y'all can appear in court, then that's when we'll review it, and that's when her next visitation will start, or whatever. But because when I was scrolling down Instagram last night, I most definitely seen that LB had his son, and I'm like, I wonder what triggered that, because it had to be Destiny being threatened with jail time. But I still don't think that Destiny gave that child up out of the goodness of her heart. I believe that she was forced to, and probably the judge told Destiny's lawyer, get that child back there or else, and that was the reason why LB had his son. But all in all, LB and their son looked just as happy as they wanted to be. There were no signs of, fakery or nothing forced or any like that would stand out where you would think that there was any type of sadness, where the child didn't want to be with LB. I mean, basically from what my eyes witnessed from their little quick post on Instagram, I only saw a father and son duo enjoying their moment, creating a bond. And it pisses me off to know that, now I don't know exactly what's going on, and we'll never know because Destiny can't tell the truth if she was standing on it. But from Destiny's actions, I'm almost certain to believe that it is Destiny that is creating these problems between them messing with the co-parenting arrangement. And if she is, then she needs to be ashamed of herself, because if she's telling lies on LB, the father of her child, just to break up their connection because she don't want him to have a bond with his dad, I believe if she don't want him to have the bond, I believe it's just because she didn't have that bond, or she wasn't close to her mother because of her mother's personal issues, and she only became close to her father by default later in life, or whenever her father picked her up, because the story keep changing. But she didn't have a true connection or a close bond with her father, in my opinion, up until he came and got her out of that foster home. But that doesn't mean that she should make her son suffer. Allow that man to bond with his child. It's hard to, it is so hard to get fathers to actually be that, just a father. A lot of women are screaming to the top of their lungs, running down to the courts on a daily basis, trying to just get men to be fathers, not want no money, not wanting to be with the mom, just wanting a father, wanting that man to be exactly what he helped her create, a father. But with all the men Destiny has been linked to and claimed to be dating, you would think, in my opinion, I would think that the better place for their son would be with his dad. And it's not because Destiny don't deserve to have her own life outside of being a parent, because that's not true. I'm a parent, I'm a mother. It's just that the way, it's like Destiny seems like she lived life on the wild side. I mean, she's always talking about out of town dating and meeting new people, dating several people and stuff like that. And Destiny, in my opinion, Destiny, she needs a Be Cool check. She really do. She needs to go get checked out to get a Be Cool check, the same as Martell. And it's like Destiny, in my opinion, with her going off the deep end, it's like she's liable to meet a man today and be out of town visiting him and claiming him as her man the next week. And that's that's the only reason why I feel as though that Destiny and LB's son, in my opinion, needs to, I think, just off Destiny's from what I see about Destiny, I come to that conclusion. It's like Destiny, it's like, because it was claimed at some point in time, it was stated that Destiny was forfeiting some of her parenting days, leaving the baby with LABERRICK and doing drop off and pickups late. And I don't care if it was a while back. Still, I believe that Destiny does exactly what she want to do, and no man, no child is going to interfere with that, because when Destiny was married to LABERRICK, she was doing whatever she wanted to do and claiming that they're taking breaks when she was the only one, in my opinion, that was on a break. That's why, in my opinion, that he divorced her, started the divorce proceedings 3 weeks after she gave birth, because Destiny wants to do what she want to do when she want to do it, and regardless of her being in a relationship or not. That's why when she was on the reunion, she was saying that, yeah, her and Lance is getting to know one another, but she's also dating many men. Like, slow your roll. This is why she can't find her one, because Destiny does not care who feelings she hurt, what's going on. And yeah, I'm not saying she shouldn't be upfront and honest with the people that she's dating and saying, well, you know what, you're not the only person I'm dating. But the fact of how casually she does it and doesn't care. But then as soon as one of them people that she's casually dating and not claiming picks up and marries somebody else, then Destiny is in the uproar and then wants to cry about it and hoop and holler on TV, talking about, oh, that could have been her one, knowing doggone well she didn't give a rat's behind about that man or anybody else that she claims she's dating. But I believe that because Destiny is back on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she's needing storylines, needing money, and she is, in my opinion, I believe because of that, she's trying to use her son and LB trying to get LB for the DV charges. I believe she's trying to use that as a storyline, and I believe she's trying to use it as a come up by way of getting child support from LB, and I believe she's trying to use her son and LB as a means to stay out of jail. Because just think about it. If Destiny has a way to pull this whole DV allegations off against LB and she's awarded full custody of their son, LB could still be made to have to provide a lifestyle for their son in the same manner as if he was living with him full time, which that would entail he would have to probably provide enough money to get Destiny a house, a car, because she's going to say, well, I don't have means to take him back and forth to school or to the doctor. There you go. The judge could award Destiny funds to, even if he doesn't pay for a monthly car, he could face to have to buy her a car outright just because LABERRICK has income. And next thing you know, Destiny, and once Destiny's given an inch, she's going to take a mile. She's going to start just demanding stuff. Oh, I need child care because, she's going to claim she can't work because she needs child care. Next thing you know, LB, he's been providing daycare for when he worked. So now, so he could be faced to provide daycare with their son being in Destiny's custody. Like I said, that LB, if he loses custody to Destiny, he could still face to have to care for or provide the lifestyle in the same manner as if the child was still in his custody. And it's like LB could really be screwed, which is what Destiny is banking on, in my opinion. And that's why she's trying with all her might, trying to pull things off, trying to bring things from way back in their past, trying to get LB convicted and trying to get full custody of their son. And because with Destiny, with all that she's facing, being broke and jail time and having to pay LB that $18,000 back, Destiny is definitely trying to give this court case her best shot. But hopefully the judge gets it right for the sake of their son, even though I just don't feel Destiny is the right parent. And it has nothing to do with what she did to Melody. I mean, I feel as though she's crazy with what she did to Melody, but just from her behavior on the show alone and the things that she does and say, yeah, I just hope the judge gets it right in this case. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.